What's going on, everybody? It's Dutchy here, bringing you another Overwatch character guide. Today we're going to be dealing with everybody's favorite monkey, Winston. Now, Winston is kind of frustrating to use at times because he doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but the great thing about Winston is he's got a lot of health. You can leap with your LB, which is, so his LB ability, you jump, and if you land right on top of them, you do 50 damage, and you knock them back a little, which is really great to disrupt an enemy sniper, or if you're, getting messed up by someone and you jump on top of them, it kind of disrupts their aim and gives you a bit of damage to start off with. Then you can start shooting your Tesla cannon, which is admittedly kind of weak, but it has a couple of unique characteristics that make it great. So your right bumper is your shield projector. So this thing does, I think, about 600 damage block before it disappears. It lasts 6 seconds, so whichever comes first, 6 seconds or the 600 damage. So you throw that thing up, then you use your Tesla cannon because you can shoot through it with your laser. So people can't shoot inside the shield unless they also have a Winston or another character that can shoot through a shield or a barrier, but you can shoot outside of it. So you pop that shield in the objective, you get some hill time, you put a little bit of damage into everybody, and the great thing is everybody gets irritated, and you're a giant monkey, so everyone tries to kill you, which gives your teammates an opportunity to establish themselves in the hill, probably pick up some kills that you left laying around. So another great thing is you can use his leap in a number of different ways. So Winston is really good against characters like Hanzo, Widowmaker, Soldier 76, Zenyatta, Mercy, and Genji. So I'm probably missing a couple, but those are the ones that I usually slay with Winston. So you want to jump right on top of them, you want to run around in circles, move as fast as you can, because the great thing is your Tesla cannon auto aims. So you can just hold that right trigger, and as long as you're close enough, you're going to be hitting them. So as you see here, I jump on this Mercy, and she's dead pretty quickly, So you want to focus that Mercy before you even deal with anybody else. Be careful of Reapers because Winston's gun is very short range. Characters like Reaper will kill you. So on that note, at close range, characters will destroy you. So watch out for those Reapers, those McCrees. When you see a McCree, you're pretty much game over. And Roadhog as well. Those three characters are usually the biggest Winston killers in my experience, so try to avoid them at all costs. Use your leap to escape from those enemies and get behind your teammates who will help you destroy them. Another great character to counter with this is actually Reinhardt, because you shoot through Reinhardt's shield just like you shoot through your own shield. So even though you will probably die in a damage versus damage battle at close range, if you have a teammate around you also trying to kill Reinhardt and you're just running around his shield putting damage through it, you're going to piss him off and he's going to try to swing at you, and then your teammates can kill him. You can also take out Tracers pretty well because Tracers have a really low amount of health, so if you leap on them and use your Tesla cannon, they're going to be dead pretty quickly before they even really realize what's going on. And even if they do use their boost ability around you, you will probably still hit them because they might not go far enough to be out of range for your Tesla cannon. So the way I usually like to play Winston is kind of, he's a tanky character, but you don't want to be in the center of battle at all times. You kind of want to be waiting on the outside, waiting for an opportunity to strike on a character that you know you can kill quickly. Then when they're contesting the point or when there's a mass carnage on the hill, you want to get in there, you want to get some time on the hill because you are still a tank, and just do damage to everybody. Because another great thing about Winston's Tesla cannon is you don't just shoot one target. When you're in a crowd of enemies and you're holding that right trigger, your Tesla cannon is just electrocuting everybody in sight, and rely on your teammates to pick up the kills, because truth be told, you're probably not going to pick up all of these kills all the time. But anyway, Winston is an amazingly versatile character. He is a great asset to any team. He honestly is one of the best, in my opinion, characters at helping to cap an objective, because you just run around, you're a nuisance, you stay alive, you have a decent amount of sustain, you have a shield, you're just running around that hill, you're helping your teammates out, you're chipping away at everybody's health, and you can take out those healers quickly, you can take out those snipers when they're causing your team's issues, you just leap on top of them and you just zap them. So the next thing I want to talk about is your ultimate ability. So your ultimate ability is called Primal Rage. So what Primal Rage does is basically you go like you turn into a giant monkey. You've probably seen it. He gets really pissed off and he runs around and he's huge. So what happens is your leap ability, your jetpack, decreases from 6-second cooldown to 2-second cooldown. So that's massive. You can just be leaping around. What's even bigger than that is you go up to 800 health and 200 armor. So you have 1,000 total basically health that you have at your disposal, which is huge. The other great thing is your health regenerates. So what I love to do as Winston when I've got my ultimate ability is I go on that objective, I run around, I smash that right trigger, just hold it down, do as much damage as I possibly can. Then once my health drops to maybe like under 100, because Winston starts off with 400 health, 100 armor. So once you drop down to like lower than 100, you want to use that to regen all your health. So basically they have to put in 1500 damage just to kill you, which is insane. So this is really useful when you're trying to kind of keep an overtime going, or you're trying to cap an objective, or and when you're in Primal Rage, you do a melee that only does 40 damage. That's really not that much, like, so you're just running around swinging these massive fists and you're knocking people, but it does a lot of knockback. So you can kind of clear out an objective. If you've got a tank like a Reinhardt, you can smack him away and he goes flying. If you've got basically just anyone on the hill, you can just knock them outside of it, and then they're going to be trying to come back, which gives your teammates an opportunity to kill them as they're trying to get back to the objective. So Primal Rage, you're not going to get play of the game because you're getting a ton of kills, but what you are going to do is you're going to stay in that hill. You're going to stay alive in that hill for as long as possible. You're going to do a lot of objective time. You're going to get your teammates set up for some more kills. You're going to knock people off the hill. So Winston really is just kind of, I would say, not the Slayer. He's not the tank that's going to stay alive forever. He's really just a nuisance. You just run around, you kill snipers, you kill healers, you do this, you do that, you stay in the hill. There's just so much that Winston does for the team that people might not even realize. So don't get frustrated playing as Winston, and even if you don't think you are doing a great job, you probably are. One thing I love to do when I'm checking on my heroes is I go in my career profile and I go look at my win percentage. So if you check out your win percentage, it shows you by character how much your win percentage is per hero. And my highest is Winston out of the players that I have like several hours plus played on, because when you play Winston, you're just ready to win, you're ready to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you improve your Winston game a little bit. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. And I will catch you guys later.